Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am so sorry I am late. I have a really sick person dear to my heart that I just got some bad news about. So I do apologize. I'm a little bit late coming in here today. My fault. But I did still want to do this. So we are here to do this today. And today we are talking about content that converts, winning strategies for female entrepreneurs. And I mean, these strategies work for everybody, but here's the thing: the way that females and males work in the way they market and the way they do things is a little bit different. I had somebody say to me one time, "Well, why do you only help women?" And but it's because of the way we do things. We do things a little bit differently. It doesn't mean they don't work. The strategies don't work for men. It just means that the way that women operate, the strategies that help my clients with work better. So before I go any further, I just want to introduce myself in case you don't know me. I'm Lisa Balthaser. I'm a business growth expert, and I help entrepreneurs create recurring revenue to reach six figures and beyond in 6 to 12 months by leveraging AI systems, processes, content, campaigns, and technology. I help you put them all together in a way that streamlines your business and turns it into a marketing and money making machine. So, today we are here to talk about content that converts and some winning strategies for female entrepreneurs. So, you guys all know that marketing has changed over the years, and sometimes in some ways it's a little bit more challenging, but in other ways it actually helps us to get better. Okay, helps us to get better, and that is a good thing. So let's talk about the first step in creating content that converts. And I know you guys are going to know this, but here's the thing: you have to keep coming back to this again and again and again. And in order to do that, you need to hone this one thing. This one thing is the key to creating that content that converts. And that is understanding your audience. And I know you guys have heard this before. I know, because I've heard it many times before. I've taught it many times before. But here's the thing: most people do not understand their audience well enough to actually create content that converts, and they don't understand what elements are required to actually get the content to convert. So if you guys are not familiar with me, this is actually one of the things that I do teach a lot about in Accelerate Your Business Growth, one of my programs, one of my group programs. And this program, we really touch on this. We focus on this a lot at the very beginning, because it is the core of everything else that you do. So if you want to check out Accelerate Your Business Growth, I do have the link on the screen. It's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/growth with AI, growth with AI, all small, all lowercase. So what I wanted to hit on today are some of the things that you really do need to consider in actually creating that content that does convert. Okay, so one of the things is knowing your target audience intimately. And here's the thing: you may think you know your target audience, but here's a lot of people, especially years ago. Now people are talking more about the psychographics. Years ago, when I learned about target audiences and client avatars, everybody was teaching, like all the demographic stuff, like how much is their income, what kind of car do they drive, this, that, and the other thing. Honestly, I don't really care about any of that stuff. I have never cared about any of that stuff. And I don't think that those things matter at all in the scheme of things. So, oh, thank you. It must be Darielle. So thank you. We're fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I help people with. So here's the thing with your target audience. Your target audience has a couple things that are required. They need to have the problem that you solve, okay? They need to understand that they have that problem, and they need it to be an urgent problem that needs to be solved, okay? So if they don't know that they have the problem, okay, they're not going to buy. If they know they have the problem, okay, if they can identify the problem, but they don't see it as an urgent need, they're still not going to buy, okay? They need to know that they have the problem. They need to want that problem solved, okay? Super important. Super, super, super important, okay? Now, how do you know if they have this problem? Well, first of all, you need to talk to your audience. You need to talk to your audience regularly. You need to understand them like the back of your hand. That is the only way that you are going to create content that actually converts, okay? Talk to them, poll them, okay? Find out what their biggest problem is, what their biggest thing is that they need a solution for right now, okay? Now, some strategies for getting to what that problem is you need to understand the psychographics of your ideal client. So in my Accelerate Your Business Growth program, I also help you look at some of the things that are going on in their life surrounding their business. So, for instance, what are some things that they're hearing from their friends, from their family? Are they supporting them? Are they not supporting them? Those are some of the things that you really need to understand about your audience, because when you understand those things, you can create marketing content that's going to resonate with what they're going through, okay? What they're thinking, what they're telling themselves, okay? So those things are super, super important. Now, there's something that plays a key role in understanding all of these things, and that is empathy. And that helps them to understand that you understand their problem. You get them, okay? Your audience needs to see that you totally get them in order for them to work with you. If they don't think you get them, they're going to think you are for somebody else, okay? So it's super important that they see that you get them, okay? The next thing that you want to identify in creating content that converts is, what are you looking at as a conversion? Okay, so there's many types of conversions, and a conversion is not just a sale. Okay, there are so many types of conversions. A conversion can be engagement. So if you want more engagement on your posts, say you want to manipulate the algorithm a little bit and get a little bit more engagement, you may want to create engagement content, okay? And that doesn't turn your audience into a sale, but what it does is it gets more people to see your content, and it also helps you to understand what they resonate with, okay? So you can create engagement content. That can be a conversion, can be engagement. A conversion can be they sign up for your newsletter. Okay, if you have a newsletter, you may want them to sign up for your newsletter. So that can be a conversion. A conversion can be they follow your blog, okay, or your podcast. That is a conversion. Anytime you are getting your clients in your circle of influence so that they are hearing you again and again and again, any kind of sign up, any kind of like anything is a conversion. So what I have, another conversion, and I want you guys to think about this, is if you have a Facebook group or a LinkedIn group, okay? That's a conversion. When somebody comes into your group, that means they want to hear what you have to say, okay? A lead magnet, when they sign up for a lead magnet, that's a conversion. You didn't get their money yet, but you certainly got their attention, okay? masterclass or event sign up is a conversion. Okay. So all conversions are not necessarily money right off the bat, but they lead to the money. Okay. So masterclass or event sale conversion. A sale can be a conversion. So I just want you guys to understand a conversion doesn't necessarily mean it's money in your pocket. It means they're on their way there. It means there's things that you need to do to get them there. And there's plenty that you can do once you get their attention and once you get into their circle of influence again and again and again. Okay. One of the things about conversions that I want you guys to understand, though, and this is something that, again, I teach in my Accelerate Your Business Growth program. And this is one of the key things that you really need to understand. I'm putting the link for Accelerate Your Business Growth up there. It's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/growth with AI. I want you guys to understand about conversions. When you get a conversion, it doesn't necessarily mean you have money in your pocket. What it means is that you're able to talk to them again and again and again. Either they signed up for your newsletter, your blog, your group, your lead magnet. So it gives you the opportunity to talk to them again and again and again. Okay. So that being said, you need to understand, and this is what one of the things I help people with in Accelerate Your Business Growth with AI, there's a process that you take them through. Okay. Your whole business should be made up of systems and processes that you take either your audience through or your clients through. Everything should be the same, whether you have somebody that signs on to a program, all the onboarding should be the same as the person yesterday and the day before. Okay. So you should always have those systems and processes in place. Now, the key to crafting compelling content, okay, this is content that grabs their attention and keeps them coming back for more. So there's a couple ways to do that. And actually, I just did an amazing training the other day in Accelerate Your Business Growth about compelling content. Okay, so this is one of the things that we go over again and again and again, because content is the first thing that they see. It's what's going to reel them in initially. Okay. So one of the things that compelling content has to have could be shock value. And I say could be because all of the things aren't necessarily all of the people aren't necessarily there for converting, but you want to have something that grabs attention. It could be something with shock value. It could be an antagonistic standpoint. Believe it or not, negativity actually works best in grabbing attention. However, you don't want your post to be negative. So you can start that way, but then you want to flip it on its head. Okay. And the next thing that I want to talk about is shock value, antagonistic standpoint, pain point. Okay. Pain point. When you focus on the pain point, though, this is why you need to understand that audience so well. Okay. When you understand the pain point, you need to walk them through what it's going to be like when you solve that for them. Okay. You can't leave it at the pain point because nobody wants to stay in that place. Okay. You actually need to show them the other side. Okay. You need to show them the other side. It's super, super important that you walk them through that. So then you want to also, this is another thing that's very powerful. You want to paint the picture of what it's like after you have helped them solve the problem that they have. Okay. So you want to paint that picture. You want them to imagine what life is like after working with you. Because if they can picture that, if they can picture how amazing that will be, they're going to want to work with you because they want to get to that place. Okay. So it's really important that you're doing all of those things. Storytelling is one of the most powerful things in order to drive those conversions. Let me see. As far as like formats, storytelling, but you can do just a post. You can do a carousel post and paint a story out that way. Okay. There's many ways that you can do it. Okay. But the point is that you must understand your audience first and foremost. And when you understand all the psychographics, all those things that are going on, then you need to actually be able to paint that picture and have them see what life is like after they've worked with you. Okay? Because that's why they're going to want to work with you, because they can see the light at the end of the tunnel because you have painted that picture for them. Okay. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and it's not going to be super long today. I came in late. I do apologize. I have a lot of negative news. I was crying earlier this morning because of all the negative things that I have going on. So I am here. I am giving it to you, but it's been a rough morning so far. So I'm not going to make this super long today. The other thing that you need to do is to optimize for conversions. Okay. You need to optimize your post for conversion. And that means simply you have to make it compelling enough for them to take action. In addition to that, you need to ask them to take action. You have to ask them to, don't just drop the link. Okay. Say something like, okay, start today. Click here to start today. Make it compelling. Make it actionable. Okay. Make it super, super actionable. I was sending you healing energy and know you are appreciated. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure that's stereo. Thank you. Yeah, I had more bad news this morning, so it's been a rough morning. So yes. So you have to make it compelling enough for them to take action. And then you have to actually ask. How about that? What a concept. But you'd be surprised at how many people create content and never ask for the sale. You should be asking for a sale every single day. If you're not asking for a sale, you're not going to get a sale. Okay? What's the worst thing that can happen? They say no. You don't get a response. Is that going to kill you? No, it's not. Okay? So the point is you must ask. Another tactic that you can use is make it a no-brainer. Okay. And again, I did the training in Accelerate Your Business Growth. The link is still on the screen, I see, because I forgot to take it off. I did a training yesterday that talked about having that no-brainer offer. And a no-brainer offer is like, seriously, it's just the distance between the perceived value, which is up here, and the price that you're giving it. So that's in the middle is the no-brainer section. Okay. So, but you don't want to price it too low, so there is, tactics that you do need to use to really get to the right price. But here's the thing. If you make it a no-brainer offer, they're going to act on it. Okay. So, another thing that you want to do to kind of make it a no-brainer offer for them is to actually give your customer interviews. Do customer interviews. Interview your customers. Talk about the things that they've learned from you, where they were, where they are now. The things that they really appreciate about your program or you. That can be super powerful and it can be insightful for somebody else that's looking to work with you. Okay. Another thing that you may want to do is a video testimony. You may want to ask them for a video testimony. Video testimonies are really powerful. And it's simply because it's another person talking about you. It's not you talking about you. It's not just the written word. It's an actual person doing the talking about you. They're powerful. So, when you do all these things, of course, you're going to want to test them and improve them. Do iterations as you go. And the reason you want to do that is because you just always want to be want to be making it better. So we're talking about A/B testing. We're talking about like testing different types of content to see what your audience responds to and working from there and going with what they're responding to. Okay. The next thing that I want to talk about are visuals. Visuals are super, super important and can be extremely powerful. So you can use different types of visuals. I'm going to talk about probably 3 today. Okay. 3 today. One is an attention grabbing visual. Okay. So that's kind of that shock value. Usually it's the negative thing that's going on and people will stop to look at it because they're identifying with it. Okay. But it's that attention grabbing visual. Okay. The next type of visual is a visual that actually expands upon the content. Okay. So you're kind of painting the picture with the visual of what the content is saying. Okay. But in my opinion, one of the most important types of visuals is, multimedia for sure, but it's the one that has you in it. Okay. Because the key to a successful business is for your potential customers to connect you to the content, you to the solution. You are the person that has the answers. So the more they see your face attached to that content, the more they're going to identify that it is you, the person that they need. Okay. That's probably the most powerful one that I would recommend. And then you just bring all of those elements together, the content, the visuals, the call to action, the ask. Okay. Make it compelling, make it so that they can't resist. There's a certain way, and I'm actually going to be teaching this. I didn't teach this yet, but there's a certain way to create a post that actually makes people want to read the next sentence. And we're going to talk about that in the next training in Accelerate Your Business Growth. So, we touch on a lot of things in Accelerate Your Business Growth. It's all about growth. It's all about business growth and the things that really get you there. Your content is one of the most important pieces. And we do come back to that again and again and again. There's different techniques and different things that you can do to actually really make that powerful for your business. Okay. And we're going to be going in a little bit deeper into some of that in the next either 1 or 2 trainings. It may be in the next 2 trainings, but it's definitely going to be the next training. We are going to go into how to write a post that keeps them reading and makes them want more. So that's really all that I have. I'm so sorry, guys. That's really all that I have today. I do want to let you know, Accelerate Your Business Growth is open. We are taking more clients in there right now. It is a fantastic program. You get to be in the room with me 2 to 3 times every single week. We focus on your specific business. It's not cookie cutter content. You get a basic training, but we actually help you apply it to your business because, hey, not all businesses are created equally. Not all audiences are created equally, and not all entrepreneurs are created equally. So we really help you to understand how you can apply that to your business. That's one thing that's available. And just yesterday, I opened up 2 one-on-one coaching spots, and I only have 2 available. I did not even offer one-on-one coaching last year. I am bringing it back. I do really enjoy working closely with people. This is a very intense program. I am right there with you in your business. I am in your pocket all the time. I'm your mentor. I'm your coach. I'm really walking you through all the things, and I help you with all the tech that I love tech. And if you don't, it's something that I can help you with. But in this program, it is very intense. We walk you through specific things to really get to the end goal. So if you're interested in that, certainly you can schedule a call with me. But if you are more into the group program, and I really highly, I love group programs. I think there's a lot of value in them. I think you can get a lot from the other people in the programs, and you can really move your business to the next level at a less intense way and without the high cost of one-on-one coaching. But if you really want one-on-one coaching, I do have 2 spots available right now. And like I said, I did not offer it last year at all. Last time I offered it was in 2022. So I did open 2 spots up for that, and 2 only. So when those are filled, that's all. That's going to be it, because I can only take on 2 clients right now. But I do want to let you guys know you can get to the next level. You can actually see success in the times that we're at right now, when social media is kind of crazy, the world's kind of crazy. You don't need those things to actually let it affect your business. There's a lot of things that you can do, and I'm here to teach you those things. I'm here to be your confidant, your coach in a pocket, and help you get to the next level of your business, because we're going to focus on, and I'm going to always turn you back to the things that are going to help you make money. Okay. So often entrepreneurs focus on things that are not going to make them money. If they're not going to make you money and you're not making money, you're focusing on the wrong things. So that's something that I do hold my clients accountable for. So get in there today. It is a great program. You want to be in there for the next training, but you can actually check out the one I did on content just this week. It was amazing. There were a lot of really good nuggets in there, a lot of little reminders that you probably already know, but it was pretty intense, and we're going to go even deeper in the next training. So I'm super excited. Content is the first thing that people see, and you want it to be one of the best things that people see, because that's what keeps them coming back. So anyway, guys, check out Accelerate Your Business Growth. Link is on the screen. If you are not sure if it's right for you, or if you want to explore, the difference between the group coaching and the one-on-one, definitely schedule a call with me. I'll put that link up real quick too. And that one is Consultation with Lisa, bit.ly/consultation with Lisa. Consultation and Lisa are capitalized if you're just listening. So that is what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this one. I love this one because it's all about content, and I've been on this content kick lately. So it really fed right into everything else that I've been talking about lately. So you guys have a fantastic day. And if you found this training useful, hey, refer your friends over to it. That's what I have for you guys today. You have a fantastic day. I'll be right back here next week at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Hopefully next week I won't have all this stuff going on. At 11 a.m. Eastern time is when my live show is every single week. But if you want to work with me on a deeper level and actually see some results, get on a consultation call or get into Accelerate Your Business Growth. I'll put the links below the video when I get off of here. I hope you guys have a fantastic day.